Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Nikka, and today we're going to be doing how to do Sirsanana headstand pose. This is an advanced posture and requires a lot of strength in your upper body as well as in your core. So I do suggest that you have a strong yoga practice going already before you try this pose. Let's start by warming up, walking the hands out and dropping your chest to the floor, puppy pose. You can put forehead to the floor or chin to the floor, opening up these shoulders. And let's thread left arm underneath, twisting. Breathing a lot. And right arm beneath, twisting. And back to center. Before you practice your headstand, a great way to practice getting strength is dolphin pose. We measure by grabbing a hold of the outside of the elbows, we interlace the fingers, and we lift our hips up and back and practice holding here. You should be able to hold this almost 2 minutes before you even practice going into your headstand, just to ensure you have enough strength to hold your body upside down, as well as not have any pressure on your head. I love this version of headstand. I have a very long and hypermobile neck. I don't like to put any pressure on my head, so another day perhaps we can go over the tripod variation, which is beautiful because we can go in and out of arm balances with that one, so it's a fun transition. But overall, I just really prefer this variation because actually we don't have any weight on our head at all. So just watch, and then after you try. The way that we get set up is in front of a wall, as if the wall is here, okay? You would just set your knuckles a few inches from the wall. Again, measuring, grabbing a hold of the outside of those elbows, and then interlacing your fingers, this time keeping the palms open, so different from the dolphin posture. Again, imagine the wall is here, just about 2 or 3 inches away from these knuckles, okay? And then from there, you're going to softly snuggle the back of the head into the hands. The top of the head is barely touching the floor at all. Make sure that if it were to touch is the very top of the head. We don't want the forehead nor the back of the head because then we're not sitting evenly on the neck. We want the neck nice and straight and long. So again, back of the head to the hands, top of the head down towards the earth. Curling the toes under and lifting the feet up, walking them in, and practice being here. I have so much weight in my forearms. I'm pressing down so strong through my forearms that my head is not even touching the earth. If you were to go up, I don't want you to practice kicking. I want you to practice walking in so much that you slowly bring the knees into the chest. Okay, we don't want to do any kicking or flinging. We want to be moving really slowly and mindfully here. Eventually, you can work to extend the legs up. And there are so many fun variations we can take up here with our legs. One of my favorite is lotus. But once again, now let's try it together. Setting yourself up by the wall. Let's go. And grabbing a hold of the outside of the elbows. Interlacing the fingers, and don't let those elbows slip wider. Sometimes they're going to want to open, especially if you're on carpeting with no yoga mat, but make sure those elbows don't get wide. We want a nice sturdy base. Snuggle the back of the head into the hands and tiptoe your way up and in. No kicking. If it doesn't feel like you can pull the knees into the chest, I just want you to walk so far in with one leg and then slowly stretch the other one up, that the lifting of that leg just simply lifts the body up into the pose. So you should be able to walk in so close and then stretch one leg up that it simply just lifts you up. And look, I can move my head because I have so much weight in my forearms. There's almost no weight at all into the top of my head. Afterwards, you always want to rest into child's pose. You are just upside down. So taking some time to transition, as well as if there was any pressure on that top of the head and any compression in the neck, we want to let that release in a nice, neutral, and soft way, letting the neck soften here. I really want you to practice mindfully, slowly, no kicking up to the wall. And remember, pressing down through our forearms so that we can still move our head around. Okay? Let me know below if you have any questions, if there's anything else you need. Have fun. There are so many beautiful benefits of this pose. I'm going to list below for you the king of all asana, and enjoy.